Alright, next up we have... Oh no, oh no, oh no. Remedy and Yawa. Probably gonna see maybe a Starbreaker mirror. Hime
Suguri.
I haven't really seen Remedy's Hime, so this is gonna be interesting. It's a nice laser. The sword waves completely
throwing out a lot of missiles, trying to take advantage of Hime's poor ballistic clearing abilities.
Remedy is doing a really good job of staying low heat. Remedy is really good at that in general.
That being said, Yawa is doing a good job trading sword wave damage with any hits that Remedy manages to land.
They're just kind of sitting on their meter. Oh, never mind. JP timeout meta.
These players shouldn't be too afraid to be using their meter though.
Oh, there's dash hyper and tries to go for some wallbang, but gets half shielded. And now Yawa is cooling down again.
The dash hyper did manage to tackle some partial heat gain, but Yawa has cooled it off.
Gets a shield break, but not much off of it. Throws out chin. Oh, that was the thing.
That skipped a little for me, so I'm not entirely sure what happened
there. Remedy used dash hyper, but canceled it into weapon B hyper before the chains came out.
Right.
So Yawa's getting some really nice combos.
Yeah, at this point, the onus really is on Remedy to try to turn this in their favor. With dash hyper not going to help though.
If Remedy gets a really nice wallbang, she can turn this around, but considering how all the other wallbangs went. Rip.
Triple sword wave's gonna finish that off.
Okay. Big surprise.
We've got little surprises, we've got big surprises, we've got everything now.
Right, we've got Mira, Suguri. I remember hearing before that one of Yawa's worst matchups is Mira. So this will be interesting. I don't know if Yawa's improved or anything, but last time I checked, Yawa's pretty bad against Mira. Yoggling, press can't confirm or...
Yeah, I'm D. Oh, it saved itself. Maybe. Is stream okay?
Nice combo, help up. Summons up the Beyblades. So, discourage any melee from... Oh, just throws them, tosses them.
Tossing him does force Mira out of Yawa.
Yeah, Yawa's definitely improved the Mira matchup.
I've been given the go.
Don't be shy, I'm a reasonable guy.
Alright, sure thing then. So, in terms of the learning process for Yawa in this matchup,
You're so quiet.
Quiet? Sorry.
Yeah, you're pretty quiet on my end.
Well, anyhow, apparently. Yawa's learned a lot about dealing the pressure to Mira here and denying farm, you know, hiding behind smokes and all that. And we saw that just here with Shield Break earlier, so...
Yeah, I was not running into smokes as much, and he's using sword waves to great effect.
You can see that Yawa is choosing not to heat up, staying back. He often does half shields on tornadoes, but it was free to tank some of them with the meter he had. But the discrepancy here now is going to allow Remedy to get a bit of poke in, and then immediately punishes him afterwards. The half shield to avoid the stun there was very nice.
Well, as far as my knowledge goes, this matchup pretty much depends on Mira's smoke game versus Suguri's wave game, and which plays on top of what.
Yes. One is both important, but it's definitely like it's not tilted heavily in either favor. Suguri has a relatively good time punishing Mira due to melee presence. And just go for the shield break there, but can't follow up with anyway. But Yao's learned a lot and knows how to just deal out sword wave punish every now and then, not go for any like, you know, risky scenarios, which is
Maybe
why
if Remedy used the dash hyper at the center of the stage.
Remedy's gonna need to do some quick poke here in order to get enough damage to win, with only 15 seconds left. Has the
Tries to
meter.
go for a meme there, but fails.
Dang.
Unfortunately. She really needed that.
Yeah, that's the decider, sure. I'm only watching the stream at the moment, so I'm a bit behind.
Big
Very big surprise.
surprise.
Who's this?
Alright, round 3. Now we have the third character.
Starbreaker, interesting. Remedy pulling out the second main.
Well, she tried her other two characters and they kind of failed. So...
More of an interesting matchup. Starbreaker has the potential to lose hard due to weak frontal presence, which is kind of similar to Mira. Mira has smoke bombs that provide a bit more options in that regard.
These set bombs are really interesting. She's not sending them between her and Suguri.
And he's actually doing a really good job of pushing Yawa away, but hasn't got any poke in yet. And just tanking a lot from the melees.
Yawa's combos are really good.
They hurt hard, definitely. And Starbreaker's just not really going to get any poke off in comparison.
I'm trying to get some stickies, but nothing's really connecting.
Remedy needs to be able to use that meter advantage soon.
Yeah,
Sitting on it a lot.
up.
Yeah. Trying to like rely on poke game isn't really going to work. Starbreaker just doesn't have the confirms to play like that.
Yeah, Starbreaker's confirms are relatively weak, especially considering Suguri can throw out a lot of moves quickly without much commitment.
Definitely. Very nice half shield there to dodge the sword waves, get engaged.
Remedy should use the meter on. Desync.
Yeah, desynced. Nice.
And it's
back,
safe.
there we go.
Safe.
What do you think? What do you think Remedy should spend the meter on?
Usually I try in this scenario, I'd go for melee hypers. They're very like risky to hit, but it's one of her best confirm options.
Yeah,
Starbreaker doesn't really have many at all.
Bomb grab does a lot of damage.
And really,
Dash
Remedy's
Hyper
running
can
out of
force out
time.
some interesting situations too.
Dash
Like,
Hyper
given the way
can
this is
deal
going,
pressure,
you
yeah.
probably want something that does a bit more damage.
And especially with the meat advantage, you know, getting higher, Dash Hyper could be nice to try and set up something. But yeah, Remedy really needs to start spending this time last minute, and there's still like a whole health bar discrepancy here.
Interestingly, not seeing any neutral hypers in reaction to any approaches.
Maybe too big of a risk on Remedy's
Yeah,
side.
Remedy's not using her meter at all.
Yeah, that's a
She really
massive
needs-
problem right now. They may
She's
obviously
using
do
it on
risky
no
moves,
shields
but
and stuff.
Starbreaker can build meter fast enough, and right now it's just going to waste. Nothing's happening with it. Yahweh isn't even like applying enough pressure to put it all on shields. Remedy's just started going in now, but really noticed it way too late. You know, 20
Yeah,
seconds.
Yeah, at this stage, Yao's just happy to sit back.
Hmm.
Even at this point,
Yeah,
even at this point, taking damage is probably fine as well.
I'm wondering if maybe Remedy was trying to bank on Axel, and like
But she
hoping
never
that
used
Yawa
it.
would heat up more.
Yeah, maybe.
That's a possibility.
Alright.